something scares you, it's probably good for you. When Dr. Torrey called me into his office and asked me if I would participate in this assembly, a lot of emotions flew through me. Pride that I had been chosen, relief I wasn't in trouble, confusion that they were asking me to give advice, and excitement that I would get a chance to speak. However, even though I felt all those emotions, the one I felt more than any was fear. Lots of questions came into my head, like what if my speech is horrible? What if I make a mistake on stage? What if I forget how to read? These were all valid questions, as nerves can get the best of anyone, but as I kept on thinking, I realized one very important thing. I love it. I love the feeling of being under pressure and doing something that scares me. There are several situations that can be scary. Tests, quizzes, games, Halloween, looking back at Instagram pictures from middle school. But the first one that comes to mind for me is saying hi to people in the morning. You may be thinking to yourself, no, not Will. He's one of the loudest people I've ever met. He can't go 2 minutes without talking. And, while that may be true, the fact still remains that I used to, and still do, get extremely nervous in these types of social situations. Something as simple as saying hi in the morning would stress me out, and it grew to be very frustrating. I decided that I needed to change that aspect of myself, even if it scared me. Now, I'm a very naturally extroverted person, and if you can't tell that from everything about me, just ask every teacher I've ever had. My personality has always been pretty talkative and loud, but I often have been talkative to mask the nerves I was feeling within. I decided that instead of being outgoing to mask my nerves, I would become even more of an extrovert to amplify my personality. It wasn't easy, and there were definitely some awkward moments I ran into with maybe being, as some would say, overly chatty or loud. Once again, ask any teacher I've ever had. But those awkward situations helped me grow and learn how I wanted to act. It may have been incredibly nerve-wracking and frightening at first, but by pushing myself to do something uncomfortable, I grew and became a better person as a result of it. While they're often viewed as similar, being under pressure and being scared are two completely different things. Being under pressure is having 15 minutes left on your in-class essay about the effects mercantile trade had on European countries' economies in the late 1600s and being on your second body paragraph. It's not a nervous feeling, rather a focused one, concentrating on the task at hand and being in control. However, being scared is much different. It's taking a multiple choice test on the late 19th century American politics when you know you haven't read a single page of the chapter and can't remember whether Abraham Lincoln was a president or an actor. Seriously, that did happen to me. It's this feeling of being unprepared, of not being in control, that is suffocating. It feels like someone else is pulling the strings. For a while, I thought being under pressure and being scared were two distinctly different things. Although I understood that they could sometimes interact, I never thought I'd actually be in a situation where I felt both extremely pressured and extremely scared. But one experience showed me how incorrect I was. It was my sophomore year, and we were playing SCH in lacrosse. We were down 9-8 with around a minute to go, and we were man up. I was on the field, mainly because I was the only lefty on the team, and our coach, Billy, told Timmy Ruth and I we were going to be running a hidden ball trick, where Timmy would pretend to have the ball and draw the other team's attention. Well, I shot it and scored. As I heard Billy tell us this, a rush of nerves and fear flew through me, and I thought to myself some things that I probably can't say up here. In short, I was shook. Billy and Timmy both gave me a look that seemed to say, "You ready?" And I tried to give a look back that said, "Yeah, born ready." But probably gave more of a look like, "Where's my mom? I want to go home." I stood there, holding the ball in my stick, pretending like nothing was there, feeling like everyone in the world was looking at me. The ref blew the whistle. Timmy fake cradled and ran around, somehow, some way getting the defense's attention. I knew it was up to me to follow through on my part and score. To be honest, at the moment, I wish it wouldn't have worked. I wished SCH's defense would have instantly recognized I was the one with the ball, so I wouldn't have to be in the situation I was in now. I thought my nerves would get the best of me. I was absolutely terrified that I was even in the situation I was in. And I thought for sure I was going to miss a shot. Despite my trepidation, I tried to calm myself down and focus on shooting. I took a deep breath, took a step, and shot it. Time slowed down. I watched the ball fly through the air, thinking to myself, "Oh my God, it's going too far right. It's going to miss the goal. I can't believe I just missed a wide open net. I could have tied us the game. My teammates are going to hate me. I can't believe I let them all down." Now, most people that know me know that I hate losing, and I hate letting people down. The thought of letting someone as important as my friends, or my teammates, or my family down is a paralyzing fear. I allowed the pressure and fear I felt to expose me to all the negative thoughts I had and fear of what could potentially happen. Instead of embracing the situation I was in, the opportunity I was given, I allowed myself to get pushed down and beaten up by what scared me most, failure. As I stood there, breathless and frozen, already half planning how I would get to the bus without anyone seeing or talking to me, I saw the ball glide just in the near pipe. It went in. Before I could really process what happened, I was surrounded by teammates giving me hugs, and a rush of adrenaline and happiness flowed through me. We ended up winning the game in overtime, and it was an awesome moment. One during which I learned that I love the feeling of simultaneously being under pressure and doing something scary. Throughout my time at GA, I've been in countless high-stress or scary situations. While they were most definitely daunting in the moment, they contributed to my growth and helped me to overcome some of the simple tasks that used to frighten me on an everyday basis. Regardless of how intimidating a situation may appear, or how anxious, nervous, or tense you may be, I challenge you all to embrace the opportunity. Because if it scares you, it's probably good for you. Thank you.